What's up, guys? Jordan here from Show Me Vegas, and I'm standing outside the Luxor Buffet. Now, in my quest to try every buffet on the Las Vegas Strip, this is one of the last ones standing. So, is it as bad as some people are saying, or will I be pleasantly surprised? Let's go find out. Alright, I'm in and seated, and let's get the housekeeping out of the way. It cost $30.99. It was actually $33.59 after tax. This buffet is open for brunch only. It's 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Closed Mondays and Tuesdays. First impression, service has been very friendly, both the cashier and the hostess. This place is actually super cool. This is in the basement, one level below the casino floor. Back whenever Luxor first opened, the buffet was actually up where the food court is now, but it's been down here for a long time. And this is a nice setup. It's really big, it's fairly busy, and I absolutely love the theme down here, so we're off to a good start. Also, if you want to find out what it's like to stay here at Luxor in 2024, I'll be making a separate video about that, and that one is going to be out before this video, I'm sure. So I'm going to put a link in the description down below. Check that one out and see the room, see what it's like to stay here at Luxor. Alright, this is a get your own drinks type of buffet. The drink station is right in the middle here. Pepsi products, Dole juices. Assume there's going to be coffee as well. Yep, there's the coffee machine. Chocolate milk and whole milk. Creamer dispenser. Everything you need. Alcoholic beverages are also available. You can kind of see the bar across over there. Now, there is no time limit on this buffet, but I am up against the clock a little bit. That's okay. I can't usually eat from every section. I am going to show you every section, whether or not I eat from it. So let's start right over here at the salad bar. On the end of the salad bar, they've got bananas, fresh pineapple, pears, oranges, Granny Smith apples, red apples, a little honeydew melon there. Lettuce, you've got iceberg and romaine, spinach, and others. Here are the toppings. Look pretty good. Not bad, a pretty good selection. Dressings, again, nothing labeled. Looks like ranch Italian, blue cheese, balsamic, maybe Thousand Island. More fixings for your salad down here. Typical fare. Really a pretty good selection. See some soup bowls here. Okay, that's for oatmeal. The oatmeal is right there. You've also got cereal. On the back side of the salad bar, you've got yogurt, cottage cheese, granola, nuts, and raisins for your yogurt. This stuff is actually labeled, finally. We do have shrimp cocktail over here. There's also crawfish and green mussels. A remoulade sauce for that. Cocktail sauce for the shrimp. Over here we've got ceviche. That looks like a strange glaze on that ceviche. Cucumber salad, coleslaw, hummus. Doesn't look bad. Right down here, Greek salad, olive salad, bean salad, and potato salad. I love that this section is actually labeled. Over here labeled as breakfast is actually the Latin section. Looks like we've got some mixed vegetables. That's not very Latin, but some roasted peppers, some corn. That actually looks pretty decent. Some potatoes. I see some tortillas back there. Over this way we have some additional Latin fare. Again, no labels. So you have a look and you decide for yourself what we have here. This is probably the section I'm going to skip, and it usually is the section I skip on a buffet. Got looks like we got some beans there. I suppose this is supposed to be Spanish rice because this is the Latin section. And we've got taco meat. That doesn't look awful. Taco shells right there to build your own tacos. And then right around the way, it looks like there used to be some chips here in this basket with two different types of queso and black beans. Down here in the end, we've got donuts. These actually look pretty good. Might have to come back. during the dessert portion of this video and give those a try. I'm not sure what's normally here, but there's nothing there. I think churros, possibly. French toast, pancakes, waffles. Get a piece of French toast and a waffle. Like some cheese lenses here too. Right next to that looks like chicken fried steak and some homemade house chips. We've also got biscuits and gravy, breakfast potatoes, mashed potatoes, and brown gravy. And right on around the corner here, scrambled eggs, breakfast potatoes, bacon, and sausage. Let's go ahead and get some bacon. And a piece of sausage while we're at it. Alright, I gotta take this back, get this camera out of my hand. Alright, first impression of the food, things are not labeled very well at all. I went for the breakfast section first, which wasn't really even labeled breakfast. But alas, I found it anyway. And on this first plate, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I got a waffle, I got French toast, I got a cheese blintz, got some syrup, and when I dispensed the syrup, it seems really thick, so it's not like that runny, cheap stuff. It seems like it's pretty good. Also got some bacon, which looks perfect for me because it's still kind of floppy, and I don't like the bacon to be too crisp. And then a piece of sausage. I think it's pork sausage. It wasn't labeled. Again, nothing was labeled, neither the sections nor the actual dishes themselves. So it's kind of a free-for-all up there. All right, you know what else? I've never done this. I've always wanted to do this. It's time for super slow-mo syrup pouring time. Well, that was cool. All right, time to eat. Waffle first, and it's cold. It's chewy. Texture is terrible. Yeah, that's not very good at all. The syrup is really good, though. All right, French toast. Now, that's pretty good. Skip the waffle, get the French toast if you like French toast. That's got a good balance between the bread and the egg, and the texture is there. That's good French toast. I could eat a lot of that. All right. Let's try the bacon. You can see the texture of it there. Like I said, I like it like that. It's somewhat crispy, but it's also a little on the floppy side too. That's good bacon. It's smoky, so I don't know if it's hickory smoked. Okay, the sausage does appear to be. Whoops, let's let that do. Does appear to be a pork sausage, just a sausage link. That's fair. There's quite a snap on the outside of that, the casing. It's okay. Definitely get the bacon. Definitely get the French toast. Let me try this cheese blintz now. And I put regular syrup on it. I didn't see if they had any fruit, like blueberries or strawberries, to put on this. It didn't look like they did to me. There's apple inside that. See, again, nothing was labeled. It's like an apple pie. It's an apple crepe, I guess. I thought it was a cheese blintz. Again, with no labels, how was I to know? It's like an apple pie. It's actually pretty good. Interesting. All right, first plate, breakfast. Really not too bad. The waffle was terrible, and it was one of the last ones left, I think. Might have been the last one. So they've probably been out for a while. It was cold, chewy, not any good at all. French toast, great. Bacon, great. This little apple pie crepe thing is really good, too. All right, not a bad start. Here's the bar up close. We'll take a look at the menu here. So if you do want to order by the drink, here are your options. Around about $15 for all liquors. Got some specials for $14. And there's that manager's special. Bloody Mary and Mimosa, $16.99, an hour and a half, one drink every 5 minutes. I'd like to see somebody go one drink every 5 minutes for an hour and a half and see how that turns out. All right, second plate, not quite done with breakfast. I wanted to try a little bit of everything from the breakfast section. That one was sweet. This one's going to be more savory. I got a little bit of scrambled eggs. I got some of the breakfast potatoes. I like that they have the miniature biscuits rather than full size because I don't want a lot of it. I just want to try it, so that's a good option. And then I got one of these chicken fried steaks. Let's start right there with that chicken fried steak. Looks all right. Cuts easy enough. It's crispy on the outside, I think. White gravy looks pretty good. It's not runny. That's okay. It is crispy on the outside. It's not like it's chewy. Maybe just a slight bit, but for a buffet style serving, you're going to get that a little bit. That's not too bad. It's average. Let's try this biscuit now. I tried to cut it with the fork. Yeah, it's tough. A little worried. Oh boy. I'm going to just flip that out onto the table. The joys of live filming yourself eating. Alright, the biscuit, it looks pretty decent. It did not cut well though. It's very dense. That's why it didn't cut that well, but the flavor is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the flavor of it. And I like the white gravy. The white gravy is good. It's peppery, but not too. It's seasoned well. I don't feel the need to add any salt or pepper to this. That's fine. No complaints. Alright, next up are the scrambled eggs. And again, they look like they're well prepared. They're not slimy looking. They're not undercooked or overcooked, at least appearance wise. It did look like there were some little ham cubes in there. Buffet scrambled eggs. I mean, you can't really do anything wrong with these unless they're just undercooked. And the little ham in there is pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of breakfast potatoes, but figured I'd just get it to round this plate out. They're alright. They've got that typical hash brown, flat top, grilled flavor. They're not mushy, but they're not undercooked either, so those are just fine. This whole plate, not bad. The first plate, not bad. That's it for the breakfast food. It's time to move on to something else, but so far, so good. Oh yeah, final breakfast update. What's breakfast without a good cup of coffee? I didn't think I'd really find a good cup of coffee here, but that's actually really good. It's bold and robust. It's not like that brown water you're going to find at a cheap diner or a cheap buffet. It's actually really good coffee. Here is the carving station. Let's see what they've got. Looks like ham. Hi, how you doing? Just taking a look. So we've got ham, turkey, Polish sausage. What kind of sausages do you have there? What kind of sausages do you have?
Sausage and chicken sausage.
Okay, Polish and chicken sausage. Roasted peppers and onions, roasted broccoli and cauliflower. Not a huge selection at the carving station. Past the carving station is the Italian section. You're going to find pizza. I've seen this in other videos, and the pizza's rather doughy looking. Looks like we've got some pepperoni cheese breakfast pizza there. This one's got peppers. That one looks like it might have ham and olives. Looks like we've got a white pizza with some spinach and tomatoes, a barbecue pizza, and probably a buffalo chicken pizza. Okay, carving station time. And one thing I hate about carving stations is they're just going to dish off however much they want to give you, no matter what you say. If you just say, I want a little of that, they give you a huge piece. This was a new ham, as he went right off the top of it, so I cut this huge piece of bone and all this fat. So there's not as much meat there as it looks like, but then a pretty big slice of turkey. There was roast beef as well, but quite frankly, it just looked dry, so I didn't want to even try that. And then I wanted chicken sausage, and of course he gave me 2 of those. I didn't want to, but so I hate it. As much as I hate for food to go to waste, some of this is not going to get eaten, and unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Alright, I'm going to try the turkey first, because the ham looks like it's going to be really difficult to find the meat. I can already tell as I'm cutting this turkey that it's moist. So that's a good sign, because I didn't get any gravy or any sauces for the meats. I want to try the meat as it is. Heck yeah. That's a really good piece of turkey. I've certainly had worse at more expensive buffets. The turkey is moist. It has a great roasted flavor. I'm going to say it again. That's good. All right, let's get into this ham and see if I can find the meat in this ham underneath all this fat. There it is. This might not be a very good representative sample of the ham because of this weird piece that he gave me. Of course it's juicy because I got the fatty end with the bone in it. But it has good flavor. I think I got a piece here without the fat. That's not bad. It's juicy. So was the turkey. Both those are tender, flavorful. I don't have any issues with it. Maybe the roast beef wasn't as dry as it looked, because these two are pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Well, 2 for 2 on the carving section. Let's try the chicken sausage. The chicken sausage is a little bit dry. It has a good flavor. There's like sage in there. Maybe dry is not the right word. Maybe it's just the texture of it. It's pretty good. Okay, also on the back side of the salad bar, they had these. I called it shrimp cocktail. It's actually peel and eat shrimp. And this one's really small. But I thought I'd just get a couple just to see if they're any good. It seems a little slimy. Maybe a little. It's okay. Flavor of the shrimp is fine. It might have needed to be cooked just a little bit longer. All right, so the carving station did have roast beef, turkey, and ham. The turkey and ham were great. The chicken sausage was pretty good. They have Polish sausage as well. I didn't try that, but from what I had, I would say the carving station here is not bad. Over here in the middle, labeled again as breakfast, looks like the Asian section. Some fried shrimp, don't look too bad. White rice, some chicken wings, and I don't know, those are probably Thai chili. I don't know, again, not labeled. Pot stickers, looks like some stir fry here that's got chicken and vegetables in it. And then fried rice, bamboo shoots on top. That doesn't look too bad either. I think this is going to be my next plate. Okay, the Asian plate. Once again, this doesn't look too bad. I'm pretty pleasantly surprised with it. I got a little bit of fried rice. I got some of those fried shrimp. I got one of these chicken wings, and look how big that is. That's humongous. I got one pot sticker, and I got a little bit of the stir fry just to try it out. So let's dig in. Fried rice first. Not very good. The texture of that fried rice is like Uncle Ben's. It's like instant steamed rice with a little bit of soy sauce on it. The chicken from the stir fry actually looks really tender. It is really tender. Teriyaki, kind of a light teriyaki flavor on that stir fry. That's all right. Try the broccoli that goes along with it. It doesn't taste very fresh, but it is cooked well. This is a little bit of crunch, but the chicken in the stir fry is actually really good. So that's not bad. So let's go good, not great on the stir fry. Now these shrimp look kind of like your garden variety, frozen fried shrimp. It's okay. Think C-pack fried shrimp out of your grocery store freezer. So no complaints about that. Let's try the pot sticker. I love pot stickers. I'm a pot sticker fan, so I'm going to be a stickler on this one. A stickler on the stickers. It's okay. You can tell it was pan fried, and you get that flavor. The filling is pork, I believe, and it's not memorable. Overall, the flavor is okay. The texture is about right. Maybe a little bit on the chewy side, but not bad. I wouldn't eat more than one of them, and I won't. The shrimp, though, the shrimp is nothing fancy, but I could eat a lot of those. They're crispy. The flavor's good. Whether they came from the grocery store freezer or not, I don't care. All right, time to try this giant chicken leg. Again, it didn't say anything up there. I assume it's like a Thai spicy chicken wing. It's very sweet. I'm not sure I'm getting heat. Maybe a little, but it's very sweet. And actually, that's really good. Think orange chicken. And there is a little bit of heat. I'm getting some of that heat now. It's almost like a hot orange chicken. The sauce is great. I really like that. And yes, I did just say about something at the Luxor buffet. That's great. I like that a lot. Alright, down here this is labeled dessert, but that's actually just toast and danishes. They do have some croissants, some miniature muffins, and danishes. Those don't look too bad. The actual dessert section is over here in the middle. It's on the end of the salad bar. And it's rather small. Looks like we've got some cake. Looks like a streusel there in the back. It's like a lemon and strawberry kind of roll-up cake there. Carrot cake in the front. Looks like tiramisu, maybe some type of s'mores there in the back. Looks like a cinnamon, like a coffee cake here. There's chocolate cake in the back, red velvet cupcakes, and German chocolate cake. So not a huge dessert section by any means. Again, they did have the Hawaiian frost. Oh, now on this end there's blue vanilla and chocolate. I'm not sure what blue vanilla is, but I'm interested. And then on this end, again, banana and coconut. Okay, dessert. As I mentioned up there, not a huge dessert section. What is there does look pretty decent. I got 2 different kinds of cake here. I got the German chocolate, actually 3 different kinds. German chocolate, red velvet, and carrot cake. And then I wanted to try some of that Hawaiian frost, I think is what it's called. I said the blue vanilla interested me, so I did get some. I couldn't hold a cone, so I just decided to dispense some on my plate. So I better eat that first before that melts all over the place. Oh wow, blue vanilla, think homemade ice cream. It is straight up vanilla and it tastes a lot like homemade ice cream. Alright, let's get into the carrot cake. I like carrot cake, obviously, that's why I got it. A hair on the dry side with the cream cheese icing is good. I give that like a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not great. I forgot to get the other camera rolling while I started in this plate. I apologize. You didn't get to see the Hawaiian frost, blue vanilla. It was here, and now it's gone. Forgot to start that camera. I'm sorry. Okay, the German chocolate. Seems slightly off to me, and I'm having a hard time coming up with the words to describe it. Kind of artificial. Maybe the sweet, something artificial about it. It's pretty good though. The cake itself is very moist, super dense and rich, just like a good German chocolate cake. All right, the red velvet comes in cupcake form. Just cut off the side here. When I cut it, it seems like it's dry. It's very dry. I love the icing though. Boy, that is some of the sweetest icing ever. And there's like a vanilla kind of flavor to it. It's not just sugar like normal frosting. So the frosting on that is really good. The flavor of the red velvet is good. It's just that the cake is dry. All in all though, for a small dessert section, not bad. Alright, I am actually up against it. I didn't budget enough time for this buffet. It's almost 11:15. I have a 12 o'clock checkout here at Luxor, and I have to wrap up another video in the room before I get checked out. So I tell you what, I'm going to give you my overall thoughts about this buffet up there in the room as well. The buffet overall, not too bad. Like I said, I'll get a little bit more in depth when I get back to the room. So there you have it, that's the Luxor buffet, and I have to say it was surprisingly adequate. Now I would only compare this one to the Excalibur buffet, maybe the MGM Grand buffet. Now that one's still on my list. I haven't tried the MGM Grand yet. I have had the Excalibur buffet twice. I'll leave a link in the description box down below to my full experience at the Excalibur buffet, but that's a little bit old. I have been back to the Excalibur buffet, and the second time wasn't nearly as good as the first. What I had today here at Luxor was better than my last experience at the Excalibur buffet, and that is actually not the prevailing opinion on these two buffets. Well, you saw what I ate and my reactions to it, and there were some things I had today at Luxor that were actually really good. There were some things that weren't so good, but that's going to happen at any buffet. Now, is $31 too much for this buffet? Well, to that I can say two things. The days of $3.99 buffets are no longer, and they're not coming back. Loss leaders don't exist in Las Vegas casinos anymore. These properties just aren't willing to lose money on any part of their property, and that's because people don't gamble like they used to, so they can't offer you a super cheap buffet just to keep you in the building. And secondly, if you go to your other main breakfast option here at Luxor, the Pyramid Cafe, and order just one entree and a coffee, it's going to be close to that $31 anyway, so at least at the buffet you're getting all you can eat. Hey, that's just my opinion. All I can do is show you my experience and tell you what I thought of it on that day. And today, I was pleasantly surprised with the Luxor buffet. Hey, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or found it informative. Also, subscribe to the channel if you would, please. It's totally free. And turn on the notification bell there so you can catch all of our videos when they come out in the future. We'll see you in that next video because there's always more for us to show you on Show Me Vegas.